Ah, my sacred soul family. Yes. So I want to talk real quick about the levels of consciousness of love. Now, I want to share some examples right away to share with you that there are levels of consciousness of emotional energy of love. Consciousness that you can grow into to have a deeper understanding intellectually, psychologically, and mentally in every area of your life, specifically emotionally. So I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's talk about mathematics. Mathematics is another form of communication, just like spirituality is another form of communication, just like science is another form of communication. We have different areas of degree of comprehension of communication to give and receive transformation of information so we can have deeper clarity, confirmation, and understanding of what love means and what truth is, giving us the ability to have deeper clarity in the choices and decisions that we make throughout our life so we can grow in love, or we make choices to degrade ourselves in love. Life is truly about expanding our consciousness of awareness to really understand that the life and the game we play in is growing in love. It's all about love. So I'll give you an example. When we're learning mathematics, everyone, we can't jump in and try to learn multiplication right away. We can't jump in and try to learn algebra or calculus right away. We have to really understand the foundation of the basic number system. What does the number 1 represent? What does that mean? That's an awareness. When we start to figure out what the representation of number 1 means, what it defines and how it represents itself through many different areas of life, what does the number 1 mean? That's an awareness. That's in a consciousness understanding of 1. When we start learning the number system, what does the number 2 mean? What does number 3 mean? When I have a 1, when I have 1 stick, what does that mean? Now, as we start learning the number system, we're slowly, gradually understanding the importance of raising our intellectual consciousness. We're expanding our awareness, right? We're expanding our intelligence. So then as we learn the number system, then we can go into addition. We can go into subtraction. Now we're, raising our consciousness. We're raising our intelligence. We're raising the clarity of the comprehension and understanding of, okay, now I can add and subtract not just numbers, but materials, objects, people, right? Now we're learning the mathematics of addition and subtracting, adding and taking away. Now, as we get more clarity and we start raising our consciousness, then we can get into multiplication and division and so on and so on and so on. Now, this is an example of how we grow in the emotional consciousness intelligence of love. Of love. So when people choose to go and change their nutritional diet, and they start experimenting with different protocols of detoxification and fasting, they change their nutrition. That is one level of awareness and comprehension of choosing to live better for ourselves and others, potentially maybe our environment, and other living entities like animals, the insects. That is another awareness of being consciously responsible, of choosing to live in that consciousness level. It's just one level. It's just a level of understanding. But there are higher levels of love, of awareness and understanding, which we call consciousness, or you can call it emotional intelligence. And so when a person chooses to seek truth, to continue to ask for truth, to continue to ask for love, to continue to know more, you will come to the understanding that healing and soul evolution can dive deeper into the root cause of our pain and suffering, and it can grow higher in the consciousness of love. Now, there are people that used to have a physical body. There are people that live in a physical body that are, you can call them angelic beings. You can call them benevolent brothers and sisters of ours. You can call them celestial divine souls of God. Some of them have a relationship with God, and some of them have grown so much in the natural love process where they don't have a relationship with a God, but you can call them spiritual masters. You can call them gurus. You can call them shamans. Some of them have a relationship with God and some of them don't. But they're all on an individual level of consciousness, of emotional intelligence, of love. Now, there are celestial beings, everyone, that are so loving. They're so truthful. They're so humble. They're so playful. They're so childlike that they have no desire to hurt themselves, hurt others, hurt animals, the insects, their environment, or anything. They don't eat animal products. They don't eat animal muscles. They don't eat animal body parts because their vibrational frequency has grown so much in love because of the accountability, the ownership and responsibility of the choices and decisions that they're making to confront themselves, to challenge themselves, to seek truth, absolute truth, and to seek more love. Now, as a person seeking more love and more truth, they expand their consciousness. If a person is choosing to become a scientist or a mathematician, they are training themselves to be masters in that subject. So you have supernatural, benevolent brothers and sisters of ours that are training themselves to know the truth about love. About love. And so this is why my body has readjusted itself and it has no desire to eat animal products. And I'm a healthy, young, physically fit human being. I don't concentrate on my blood type like I used to. I don't concentrate on protein like I used to. I don't concentrate on all of like nutrient minerals that I used to. I know what to eat. I know what the body wants. I know what the body thrives on. And the body thrives on love. Your spiritual body thrives on love. Your awareness thrives on love. So I'm concentrating more on my breath. I'm concentrating more on eating and drinking, living light energies that, people on a consciousness level call nutrients and minerals. But I know that I'm eating and drinking, you can call it electromagnetism, electricity. I'm eating and drinking the light of the earth, the light of the sun, the light of the rainbow colors. And so this is when you're growing in love and you're feeling through your emotional toxins or your emotional sins, when you're going through your emotional purging process and you're feeling through your physical parasites, you're feeling through your energetic and emotional parasites that are inside of you, which religions call sin. And sin basically means you're living out of harmony based on the choices and decisions you're making. You're living out of harmony with Source Creator's love and truth. And it's reflecting in the pain, the misery, the suffering, the addictions, the attachments, the codependencies. It's reflecting in your sicknesses, diseases, and illnesses, your hormonal issues, your menstrual cycle pains, your headaches, your fibromyalgia, your skin issues, your rashes, your diseases, your autisms, because you're not purging emotionally and you're not choosing to seek and train yourself in love. In love. Because it's all about love. Because when you vibrationally frequency change from the inside out, your body has no desire to support pain, support murder, support harm, support kidnapping, support any type of pain with our time, energy, money, talent, skills, or abilities. Our choices and decisions change because the kingdom, the temple, is becoming more pure in love from the inside out. And you and I have an opportunity to become Christ-like, to become reborn again, to raise ourselves in the consciousness of emotional intelligence of love with God for the rest of our existence in every dimensional location throughout the spiritual world, throughout the infinite multiverse. You and I have the ability to become celestial angels, just like Yeshua ben Joseph and his soulmate Mary Magdalene and other divine benevolent brothers and sisters of ours that are doing this right now in a physical body and a spiritual body. Some of them have left their spiritual body to live in the celestial soul realms, being at one, not just in the image of God, but the substance of God. They become like God. They love like God. They forgive like God. They're soft and gentle like God. They're playful like children like God. Some of them are doing this in a physical body. Some of them are doing this in a spiritual body. And some of them are creating their own universe with their soulmate, creating other souls in their dimension, in their universe. Because when you're growing in love with God and you're taking full ownership, accountability, and responsibility of your own emotional purging, repentance, forgiveness process with God, you're rewarded with more spiritual soul gifts, talents, skills, and abilities. You're rewarded infinitely for the rest of your existence. I love you all so very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.